What's up, YouTube? Got a late night Zippo talk for you. Before I start the video though, I was going to be doing a late night video with Zippo Fanatic. However, unfortunately, due to his situation right now, and as well as the fact that he has Instagram, I have Facebook, he doesn't have Facebook, and I don't have Instagram, there's not really any way we can get him on call again, because at first we were trying to actually record it, a FaceTime that we did, but unfortunately that didn't wind up working out. But I just wanted to talk about the future on my channel around Zippos, because there for a while, again, I was doing tobacco related reviews, and I still am going to be doing those quite a bit. Don't get me wrong, I'm not, quitting doing cigarette related stuff, at least not yet. Again, eventually in the future I will, though, most likely when I quit smoking, whenever that will be. But I'm going to go ahead and light up a Lucky Strike, non-filtered, and then we can talk about Zippos. And damn, that just got in all the ash over here next to my ashtray. And this is the thing about Lucky Strikes, is sometimes they don't pack down too good. Which honestly is better, because that means it's more tightly packed with tobacco. Now it just fell on the ground. God damn it. And actually, this has some kind of brown stain on it. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you see that? I don't know if that's nicotine stains or what the fuck that is, but I pulled it out of the pack like that. And I just dropped it again. Well, that's enough packing down. And today we're going to be lighting it with the steel case Korean War Zippo. Now what I've decided to do is, because I was talking to Zippo Fanatic earlier today in the afternoon, he was like, oh, don't even worry about sending this to me anymore. Because at that time he was, pretty down. And I was like, well, it was only $19 and I got it for you. So then he just said, well, hold off and we'll see what happens. So until he either gets his channel back, guys, or he creates a new channel, or whatever he has to do, I'm going to be carrying this to honor Zippo Fanatic for everything he has done for the community, because I would not have gotten as many of the Zippos, and I honestly still wouldn't be a Zippo collector probably if it was not for Zippo Fanatic. I wouldn't know about the bag trick, I wouldn't know about how to pack the cotton properly, I wouldn't know any of that stuff. I mean, granted, I always took the cotton out and rerouted the wick, but he came up with an even better method on how to pack the Zippo. But this one's for you, Zippo Fanatic. And I was actually planning to have the first strike of the insert on this lighter, because again, I put the original insert that came with this when I bought it for $19 back in here. And I was actually gonna the first strike on my channel in memory of his channel, but we still don't know if he's gonna get it back or not. So I'm waiting on that, and I actually wound up doing the first strike on the FaceTime video that I had with the Zippo Fanatic. So but I definitely want to get back in the swing of making Zippo videos on the regular as well, guys, because I honestly miss it. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoy cigarettes and talking about that type of stuff, tobacco-related products on this channel too, of course, to anyone who's over the age of 18. But a lot of my most successful videos have revolved around Zippos. And so, however, I have a different strategy now, guys. I'm no longer going to be, well, I might still buy, a new Zippo here and there. But for the most part, I'm just announcing this now, I am no longer going to be buying new Zippos. I am now only in the market for used, antique, rare, older Zippos. And Jeremy, Zippo Daily Fix, has been helping me out a lot with how to find good deals on Zippos and shit like that. As a matter of fact, I will have some surprises coming on the channel, and I'm not talking about this one surprise that's coming this Friday. That's a separate surprise, but I've been in contact with some local people in my area who are selling Zippos, and I've actually been able to find some good prices on them. So I definitely, and again, they're all vintage and older ones and stuff like that. Now, most of the vintage Zippos you're going to find today are either going to be like this, a Korean War steel case, or a script font Zippo, or one that looks like this but it's brass, basically. And actually the ones that are brass with this logo or this type of Zippo stamp on the bottom of them are slightly different in a couple ways, but I honestly miss making Zippo videos, guys, and that's why I want to come back and start making videos again on Zippos and stuff like that. Because again, I honestly miss making Zippo videos on the regular, as I've stated. But again, I'm only in the market now for like Niagara Falls Zippos, or Zippos that are rarer, very early Zippos, you know, stuff like that. That's what I'm looking for now. I'm not really looking for 90s Zippos anymore, or 80s Zippos. I mean, I might pick up a few 80s Zippos if I can get them for like $5 each or something. But they're just not that rare, as opposed to the older Zippos. But eventually I really want to find a nickel silver case and nickel silver insert Zippo. That would be really cool, and they made those in 46 and 47. So I'm definitely going to also be looking for some of those out there. And anytime I get vintage Zippos, I'm going to start making videos on them on my channel for you guys. But you know, it's just I'm still sad that all this happened to Zippo Fanatic. Because like, if you've been with a channel, or like, you know, you've like been talking to Zippo Fanatic, or you know what I mean, like for a long period of time, and like as of my case, since like practically the beginning, it's very sad to see shit like this happen. It's a very low-level, scummish thing to do. People who hack other people's channels. But again, hopefully he will be able to get his channel back. I'm still holding out some hope. But I definitely also am going to be keeping my eye out everywhere for old steel case Zippos of the Korean War, because stuff like World War II Zippos that are steel case, I mean, you're going to have to pay a pretty penny for those practically anywhere you go. However, with these, again, a lot of people don't know that they're steel, especially if the finish is still all intact and there's only a little bit of wear. They might not actually realize it, and you can pick them up for like 15, 20 bucks. Like again, in this case, I paid $19 for this one that I'm gonna eventually send to Zippo Fanatic. Again, once he gets his channel back, or, you know, makes another one, or what have you. But again, that's the only reason why I'm carrying this one now, is again, to pay homage to Zippo Fanatic for everything that he's done for this community. But I definitely will be looking again for more of these, and I still need to ask my father if he can go up to that local little gas station thing and see if that steel case Zippo that I left there, again, because I didn't know, actually at that time I saw the lighter and I saw it had rust on it, but most of its finish was still there, and it had this exact same stamp on the bottom, and the guy wanted $5 for it, or $9 or something. It wasn't a penny over 10, if I remember correctly. And I don't think the guy knew exactly what he had in that little pawn shop thing that he was running back home where I used to live in Virginia. So if I can actually, again, if I can contact my father and he can go in there and look for it, I'll be sending him $10 in order to pick that lighter up, so that way I'll already have another Korean War steely. And again, you can also find, if you look on several different websites where people sell Zippos, a lot of the times you can find them for cheap as well. So I definitely want to have about 7 or 8 of these in my collection before I stop collecting Zippos altogether. But honestly, once you become a Zippo collector, I don't know that you really ever stop collecting after that. Like, you just move into like different collecting areas within collecting Zippo lighters. Like for me now, it's mainly the old ones. I really want to see if what I can find out there. See what other types of deals and stuff like that I can find, because you can find deals out there, but you have to dig. You have to look. And there actually is still a fairly cheap silver Zippo on eBay right now that this seller is selling. I'm guessing he got them way back before silver went through the roof in pricing and stuff, at least the silver Zippos. And I think I'm going to snag one of those because it's just the standard, like this shape silver lighter. It's not like an Armor, it's not the vintage look, it's not a 1941 replica or anything like that. But I definitely want to get one of those for my friend who lives in Kentucky, because again, we do this thing every year where we get each other a Christmas gift, so / birthday gift, because both of our birthdays are in December. So I think that might wind up being my gift this year, is a silver Zippo to him, because he smokes as well, my friend in Kentucky. And he's the one who got me that really old fraternity Zippo. That's from some sort of college fraternity, I think Harvard or Yale, one of those. But again, I'm still going to be collecting Zippos, guys. I'm not stopping, because I've actually seen some really good deals at this point, and I'm like, well, if I can find good deals, I'm sure I can find more in the future. So I am definitely going to continue collecting. And again, definitely going to keep an eye out for more of these steel cases from the early 50s, or the early half of the 50s, rather. Because again, they're unique, and I really enjoy them. And actually, there's one that I'm watching right now, or keeping my eye on, that I'm probably going to submit a offer on. And then that one will be the one that once Zippo Fanatic comes back, will replace this one in my like, just to have a steel case from this era to use. But again, So anyway, guys, if you like the video, I know I really haven't been that enthusiastic in this video just because I'm more sad right now than anything else. But I'm going to wait for this tractor and trailer to pass by. But if you like the video, like, share, comment, subscribe. Anything you do helps. And I'll see you in the next video.